Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to This Week in Grime. I'm your host, Logan Salma, and we run down every Monday the top 7 most popular articles from the last 7 days on the Keeping It Grimy website. As you can see, I'm still locked down in my house avoiding the pollen, but time waits for no man and the world of grime continues to turn. Let's take a look at the 7 most popular articles from the last 7 days.
One man beat, man harm and leave. Run with a shank, no guard in me.
One of the most consistent artists both on the buttons and in the booth over the last couple of years in terms of his quality output has been Blay Vision. Whilst maybe not getting the recognition outside of the scene that he deserves, he's definitely known as one to watch whenever he drops a new project. The instrumental known as Cami Rhythm has blown up, and we got a real old school vibe to this because the versions are flying out. Whether they're freestyles or fully formed songs that have been released on digital platforms, the versions of this Cami Rhythm have been coming thick and fast. We've been flicking through a bunch of them in the background here for this, but trust me, you need to be checking them out yourselves. We got a full rundown of all the current versions over on keepingitgrimy.com, so you can go and find that. But make sure you're supporting my guy Blay. You can pick up the Cami Rhythm as a dubplate now on Bandcamp, and look out for all of the versions on digital platforms, on social media, on YouTube, wherever that might be. It's going off. This is the new one that you need to be on top of, the Cami Rhythm from Blay.
Ting that burst will fly for the front, it will look at the backseat, fly to look at the backseat, fly to look at the backseat. Ting that burst will fly for the front, it will look at the backseat, fly to look at the backseat, fly to look at the backseat.
Yo, all my brothers are diligent for the money, man, move militant.
After announcing the project last year, Bizzle has dropped his latest project, Lethal B vs Lethal Bizzle. As a way to celebrate and recognize the length of his incredible career in the music industry, this project dropped with a ton of fanfare, kicking off with the practice hours that he recorded with Kenny All-Star. Since then, he's dropped the Dapper Dan video and the Dapper Dan remix, which has a packed cast of features. The 8-track project also includes his daily duppy and a bunch of brand new tracks, so go and check it out right now. It's on all good digital platforms, and you can find Bizzle's videos also on GRM Daily.
Indie ting, see a ting with an African back. Try no man is winning them. Chill with the big boys. Man wanna talk about houses, they wanna talk about ounces. Different convo. Man wanna talk about land, they wanna chill.
Them man there try to finesse me, but I clocked how they moved. I figured it out. They're too in it with it. I'm ridding it. It's been a minute, bruv. I'm ridding out. Giving up no.
You might have caught Manga Saint Hilare's Cami Rhythm freestyle version in the first article of This Week in Grime, which, to be honest, he turned around at incredible speed. But yeah, it's not slowed down the promo of his own work as well, and the video for OWT dropped this week. Linking up once again with producer Louis B, and visuals directed by Adam Horton. It's a brand new single. You can check it out right now on all good digital platforms and find the video on his own YouTube channel.
Matty beating Khan on a beat, but I know about beating Khan.
After successfully launching the Grime Stories exhibition with the Museum of London, Gemma also is dropping singles. The brand new one, entitled Simon Said, sees Gemma link up with Sludem member Pit and Sludem producer Matty D. Now, this one is only available as audio on all good streaming and digital platforms. Hopefully there'll be some more visuals coming from Gemma later on this summer. He has been very busy, and I'm really looking forward to more from him. But right now, you can check out the new single, Simon Said. It's streaming on all good digital platforms. Big up Pit, big up Matty D, big up the whole slew.
Murder, I met Duppy, leg, arm, chest, head toppy, shout at gigs, the whole thing's uppy. Spare no one, the whole thing's cruddy. Pick the
Raising hell, firing brimstone, man in hell. Push on scales, don't be telling, taddle, tell.
The first of 2 brand new Spitfire drops from JDZ Media comes from PK of YGG. BK on the buttons channeling some drill sounds, but PK's delivery is the same as always, intense. And the live performance of Spitfire makes it even more so. You can check it out right now on the JDZ Media channel. And shout out to PK for the execution on this one. Absolutely excellent.
White crooks should have been at home just studying books about Camden. That's why I chilled with the goons who get end up in a 222 car moon. And I know them youths when I wear my shoes, little Capri Suns ain't got no juice.
Yeah. It goes off anytime that I show up. When I shell an old crowd, if I go nuts. When I flow, man, I flow like water.
And the second video that dropped on JDZ Media Spitfire this past week came from Joe Fire. Following up last week's release of Bar Like Man, produced by Adam R., Joe Fire is back with the live performance this time round for Spitfire. Joe Fire's back this time with the live performance for the allegedly freestyle series on JDZ. The production for this one comes from Glitch, and you can check it out right now over on the JDZ Media channel. 2 wicked new grime freestyles for you over there on JDZ. Big up the full team.
Sometime, man, I have to get beat up. I'm fighting for them, but I don't need heater. I'm an ex-squeezer. I ain't like them, man. I'm an ex-geezer. Be sharp, you know what I meet like Cleaver. I'm a top-rated striker. Real life, not FIFA. But I'm like...
Keep it Pyro. Hey, Oblig. Trust.
And lastly, this week it was a jam-packed set from DJ Oblig on his Pyro Radio show, which happened on the 15th of June. The visual to the set, which featured K9, Rival, Kruz Leone, Crafty893, and Renz for what was one of the best sets so far this year. Some incredible talent on display, and Oblique has all of the through balls. The assists were flying into the top bins from some of the most exciting MCs that are active at the moment in the scene. And thankfully, it was all captured on video, so you can check it out on the Pyro Radio YouTube channel. Big up Oblig, keeping the sets coming, keeping the streets fed for this content. Big up all of the MCs involved. And once again, big up Pyro for the amazing turnaround and making sure that there is consistent live grime sets for the people to consume out there.
I ain't got a reminder the what I've done. The memory stitched on him. Violation, I can't sip on it. Time isn't working, I'm fighting urges. I'm trying to put him in a riz like billing with Bible verses. I don't care about who stepped in, who's on, who's not.
All right, that's it for another big week in grime. Shout out to all the artists, the DJs, the producers, and just everyone around the scene who's keeping it consistent and keeping us loaded with content to report and content for you guys to enjoy. If you have got any grime-related projects that you want us to drop, then hit us up on the email that's on your screen right now, promo@keepingitgrimy.com, and us over here at Keeping It Grimy will happily blog that for you, get that out there, and make sure as many people as possible know exactly what is going on in the grime scene. I'll be back same time next week around about on Mondays. I was late by a day this week, but the hay fever comes and I'm not feeling great. Fingers crossed the pollen count will go down and the grime count will be flying up into the stratosphere. I'll be back next week. Until then, stay safe, be well, and most importantly, make sure you're keeping it grimy.